Hello everyone and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I am blind. I cannot see and therefore I make other people play video games. And today I make Steffen play Dwarf Fortress. Hello Steffen.
Hello Marius.
Yes, we're back. It's episode 5. Last time we dug out a cistern, right? A place to store water.
Yes.
And we have almost reached the river. And we are doing all this because we need food. We need to irrigate our farm.
Yes.
Right, you remember. It's been a while since we played, so it's good for us to review this as well. I have been thinking in the meantime.
Yes.
And I want you to add one thing to our digging.
Okay.
And that is in the downstairs below the farm, right? There is like a place where water will just be able to accumulate.
Okay.
So it doesn't
Just
flood our...
the room below the...
Yeah. And from there, like in the eastern part, just dig like a path, a one-tile hallway to the south. And I'm gonna tell you why, okay?
In the east to the south.
Yeah, I'll tell you why, and then it'll be clear, okay? I want to build a hospital eventually, and I'll tell you where I want to build it. It's like you remember we have this cross, this plus sign basically, with the farm in the top eastern quadrant.
Yes.
And in the southern eastern quadrant, I want to build the hospital, right?
Okay.
And inside of a hospital, it's very good to have a well because you need to be able to give water to prisoners, not prisoners. I'm sorry. What a Freudian. I mean to patients, dwarven patients, people who are hurt. They need water, and so to build a well needs to have water on a tile at least one Z level below it, right? And
okay.
So do you understand my instructions? Just build a one tile wide hallway, so that which terminates in a tile where eventually above it we will build a well. So we can just reuse this water. It's just trying to be economical.
Okay, so, but when I have somehow, how do you say?
Forgotten how this game works?
No. I have concerns about the hygiene we are about to hijack, because we use the water, put it on our field, and then it drains down. Yeah. And this water we want to use for the well,
we do.
For the hospital.
This is Mordor. This is the Middle Ages. And I mean, the thing is, I totally see your point, but there will never be a source of water that doesn't just flow through grimy mountain halls.
Okay, so all the details in this game stop at the different states of water. It's just water is water?
No, you're completely right. There is so-called murky pools or like muddy water, which if you use it will give you infections and isn't safe to drink at all. But this water, also because it'll probably be enough water to not just be one level high, it will not be that kind of water. I guarantee it. And consider also that we have not yet started any farm plots, so it's not flowing through grimy farmland. It's just a clean granite cavern floor or whatever stone it is.
Okay.
So it might be calcium-rich water, but it'll be perfectly drinkable, and we will not get a cleaner source anyway, so we might as well use it.
Hard water. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And if we don't do it, we'll have to dig another cistern access, and I don't want to do that yet. I just want a quick hospital. So yeah, I'll leave it to you where you put that tunnel. It'll determine the position of the well eventually.
Okay.
But yeah, just D and D for designate digging. And I think this part is still accessible. There's a downstairs, so the miners should do it very quickly. And then we'll move on to Floodgate stuff. I need you to check if we're producing... Are you done with the tunnel?
Yes, I'm done with the tunnel, but do we want to dig out the room underneath, or...?
No, we just need one tile of water, so this will be quite sufficient. If above it, we will be able to place the hospital and a well in that tile.
Okay, I think I did it.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get back to this in the future when we build the hospital. Now please make sure that the mechanic that's in the south, we have a mechanics workshop, that he's making mechanisms.
I think so. So Q for buildings, right?
Yeah.
Q.
And he has a task to build mechanisms.
So mason's workshop, carpenter's, mechanics workshop, yes. He has no tasks right now.
Make a task to build like lots of mechanisms.
Rock mechanisms?
Yes, everything from rock.
Construct rock mechanisms.
Yeah.
On repeat?
I wouldn't say repeat, but like make like 8 or so. Just so we don't have to worry. They're large, they're hard to store.
Okay.
Done. Now look at the mason workshop.
Yes, nothing is being built there.
Okay. Make him make a grate. We've done that before, but I think we used all of them. I want another one.
G, capital G. Okay.
Yeah.
Construct rock grate.
And I think we already made a bunch of floodgates, so that's fine.
Really?
Did we? Did we not?
I don't think so.
Can you hit T and look at the workshop? They might still be in there. Actually, they're probably in our stockpile. In any case, just make him make more. If there's any doubt, make him make more floodgates. This is like there's no reason not to.
I think we did grates and drains or something.
No, I think floodgates, but make him make more. We only need like 2.
Okay, Q for buildings.
Or even just like 1.
And then
make him make a floodgate, and you can already tell him to make some other stuff.
Okay. Floodgate, where is it? L.
L? Okay, yeah. I think, make 2.
And how many rock grates? Just 1?
Just 1 for now. And then here's some other stuff we're gonna need later. And you will set all of these on repeat, okay? You'll just keep making these. And that's thrones or chairs, tables, cabinets.
Thrones.
Yeah.
And I can put them on repeat, and I can also put other things on repeat?
Yeah, and it'll like make 1 throne that's on repeat, then go to the next one, and it'll cycle through all of them.
Okay, throne
it doesn't get stuck on one task.
Then table, you said?
Yeah, and a cabinet or I think it's called a cabinet.
Cabinet. F.
Yeah, and that's on repeat. And a coffer or container.
Coffer.
Yeah.
H. Okay.
And it'll just make a shit ton of these. Yeah.
So we have 1 rock grate, 2 rock floodgates.
Yeah.
Throne, table, cabinet, coffer.
Yeah.
Rock. On repeat.
Yeah, that's nice. And now, without further ado, let's go and do the actual engineering part. Let's look at our cistern. So, we have this thing, and eventually we will breach the northern wall to the river, and then this will be flooded. But we want to have a main valve so we can shut off the water supply to the entire fortress in case we get flooded. And for that, this is a bit confusing, but hear me out. We're going to build a bridge in that northern tunnel that leads to the river.
But it's only 1 tile wide.
It is a 1 tile wide hallway. Okay. That's right. And at the very end, the very end before the wall hits, we're going to build a bridge. And that bridge will be a raisable bridge.
So in the north.
Yeah. Right, in the tunnel that goes to the river. And I think you've already built bridges. Just hit the B menu and then select bridge. Not sure what the letter is.
B for bridge.
And I'll tell you in a moment why we make it a bridge, but we
have 1 left. Oh, great.
1? No, a bridge will be built on site like a workshop. You don't have to construct bridges beforehand. So, but it should give you a menu too. Like if you build a bridge, it should change the cursor and you're going to shape the bridge.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay, make it like 2 high and like obviously just 1 wide because that's everything that fits in the hallway, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and then high. At the very northern edge of the hallway.
And now retracts.
Yeah, don't let it retract. Make it a raising bridge, and it should raise to the south. And you remember how to designate that? There's like letters U, H, K, V, or something.
So it's now raises.
And it shows you an arrow that's down.
That's down. We want it down. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the cistern is in the south, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So now I have a bridge.
Yeah. Just
2 up, 1 wide. And it says raises down.
Yeah. Perfect. Build it. select some materials, and then an architect will come and construct it in this weird little hallway. And I will tell you and the viewers who might be wondering why we're doing this, because we could have placed a floodgate there for the same effect, right?
1 second.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which material?
Not really. It'll offer you rock stuff, and
I will just take granite.
Stuff. Yeah. Just it'll use stuff that's lying around, which there should be plenty of.
Okay.
And now, I maybe you already know this, but I'll say it anyway. You could use a floodgate to do this, but floodgates get blocked by objects that are in their square. Bridges do not. Bridges will atom smash anything that they are lowered onto, almost anything. And that's very good because it could happen to you that if something drops in the river and goes into this tunnel, you want to close the floodgate, and it might be blocked by something as trivial as one dwarven sock. And then it will flood your fortress, and everyone will die because of that sock. And that will never happen with the bridge. And that's why we use it here. And for the other gates, we can just use floodgates, because let's not be too paranoid. So that's the explanation. And now...
we have struck green jade.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Do we want to explore this?
Where is this happening?
Yeah, it's right in the end of the tunnel for the well for the hospital. There's now jade, it seems like.
Is it a big cluster?
I only can see 3 tiles now.
Okay. You can dig them out. I'm too greedy to pass on some jade.
Yeah, there are gems.
There's going to be more.
We are dwarfs, so...
We are dwarfs. Yes, you are correct. One must not forget. The reason we're here is to plunder the riches of the mountain. If there's not enough water, we can always flood again and, fill it all. So,
let's see if there are more than just 3 tiles.
Yeah, gems usually appear in not too huge clusters.
There is one more. I will dig it out also. So we have many places where we can just put the well in the hospital.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you ready to continue our cistern construction?
Yes, I am.
Now let's go to what I would call the lever room. That maintenance room below the cistern.
Yes.
And I think, where do you want to place the lever for the main access valve, the bridge we are just building?
Yeah, maybe just in the center at the top.
The thing is, if we put it at the top, we could at some point make a floodgate that flows out of the northern part of the cistern. Right, that cistern has 4 walls, and we can use all of them. West, south, east, north. Right now we're using the west one. I don't see why we shouldn't use the northern one eventually. So I would give the main valve a different position. And I agree with the center position. That seems like, it also is of central importance.
Just in the center of the room.
Yeah, just build a lever there.
B for buildings. Build a lever.
Yes.
Let's see where it is.
I'm not sure, but it's in the build menu somewhere. I trust in your ability. You are quite good and adept by now at navigating these Byzantine menus. And thanks, by the way, for the viewer who suggested that we use the tile set. That's a really good idea, but I kind of want Steffen to have the original, you have to learn the Matrix feeling. And he's doing quite well. Can't just have it the easy way with the tiles. Also, I personally feel like can make the game look a little busy. Although, that might be funny coming from a blind person, but I used to see this game, and then I thought it looks kind of busy. Though by now, at this point today, there might be very nice tile sets out there. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You're done with the lever?
Yes, lever is built.
Very good. Now we're just gonna wait for people to build this stuff. Just let it run.
Everything is built already.
Oh, then pause. Don't let too much time pass. That's amazing. In that case, you're going to link up this lever now.
Okay.
How do we do task. With Q, look at the lever.
A Q is buildings, right?
And the lever is a building, believe it or not.
Okay, add a new task.
Yeah, and you link up a bridge.
Link up a bridge. B.
And now it'll cycle through all the bridges that exist, which is confusing. And you have to select the right one. I think we only have 2.
I can only select one, so maybe the bridge isn't built yet.
Oh, okay. Bridges take usually a moment longer to build. You can look at it, see if it's done.
Yeah, it's not built yet.
Ah, okay.
I don't know, is somebody going there maybe?
Hopefully. Lazy dwarfs.
Dwarfs? They're just fooling around in the center? Nobody's going there building the bridge. What the fuck, guys?
So it's built from rock, so a mason should be doing this. A mason with the architecture job enabled. I mean, I think we only have one mason. I'm not sure. And he might be busy in the workshop.
Yeah, maybe.
But someone built the other bridge, so someone has to have the right jobs.
I mean, our woodcrafter and the expedition leader is constructing rock cabinets. Somebody's drinking.
Yeah,
we have many dwarfs with no jobs.
Yeah,
right
pick
now.
one and make him a mason. Like, let's pick someone who's useless.
One of the hunters, maybe, right?
Sure. I mean, they're probably not hunting in winter, not so much. I do have other things in mind for them eventually, but now it's fine. I can't think of another dwarf anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Find them, select their labors. I think it was what? P and L?
Mm-hmm.
The subs, yeah.
Then stoneworking?
Yeah. Masonry in particular.
Masonry.
And architecture should be somewhere for building design.
Architecture, okay.
That might be its own point.
Maybe crafts or engineering or other
Engineering
jobs?
might be the thing.
It's siege engineering,
No.
operating pump, no?
That's not it.
Other jobs, maybe?
Yeah, check it.
Architecture.
There you go. Yeah. And then he should get to it.
Yes.
All right.
He's built. Oh, the cat is following him.
Oh, his pet cat?
Yeah.
That's nice. It'll be such a nightmare when we have so many of them.
So, I mean, it's still like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 dwarves who aren't doing anything right now. We have 10 pets and livestock. And we have 6 which are dead or missing.
Livestock?
Well, no, I don't know.
Dwarves?
Maybe, yeah.
What do you mean we have six dead dwarves? That's not true. We would have noticed, right?
I mean, the thing is, I can just tell you what is listed here, right?
And what menu?
In the U menu for units.
Yeah, okay.
And there's like 4 headings in the top.
Yeah.
One is citizen, which we have 20 of.
So yeah, that's all the dwarves.
Then we have pets or livestock, which is 10.
Okay.
Others, we have 8.
Yeah.
Dead or missing is 6.
Well, I mean, I believe that 6 or 7 units have died over the course of the game. That I believe. Like a boar has died on the map.
Dele Shimidash, our mechanic, has died.
Yeah, he has died as well.
And,
he was stoned to death.
And 5 boars, actually, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. We killed them.
We have ravens.
That's cool.
Oh, and there's
Nevermore.
And there's an outpost liaison.
He's still liaison, I think. It's a weird term. Is he still sticking around?
It seems like
he came with the caravan. Did he get stuck somewhere? Is this pathing break?
He's a diplomat with no activity.
Yeah, okay. Well, let him stick around. I don't know.
And we have a baby alpaca.
Okay.
A cat. A bunny, a kitten, a lamb, a baby llama, a blue peahen.
Wow, cool. A hen is nice.
And a lamb, and a 2-hump camel, and a yak cow.
That's so much meat. We're not gonna starve.
I mean,
I'm glad all these immigrants brought so much animals.
I will look at the unit, the diplomat. Where is he? Go to unit.
Yeah, okay.
There he is. Jeez, in the center of everything.
Yeah, in the meeting hall,
just chilling there.
Yeah. Whatever. And I mean, the fortress is open, right? He could leave.
How can I check?
The bridge. Just look at the bridge at the main entrance.
Yeah, it's... I don't know.
It's lowered, right?
Is it? How can I check?
Well, you just look at it visually.
Yeah, it lays on the floor.
Yeah, then it's open.
Okay.
He could leave. It's just, I don't know. I hope the message that we need an anvil gets home, but...
I hope so too.
Maybe he's just lazy. I don't know. How's the bridge doing?
It's currently being built.
Okay.
I think it's done.
Yeah, we need to wait for it to be done. Otherwise, we can't build the rest stuff. Is it done?
I think so.
Okay.
So
try the lever again.
Yeah, I will.
You'll see, flooding is fun.
Add a new task, link up a bridge.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you cycle. Is it with plus? It should give you instructions.
Yes, but I still can't do it.
What's the key for cycling?
It's plus minus.
Okay, it doesn't do it. Well, look with T.
It was not finished yet.
Okay. Let's make sure it's finished.
Now it's finished.
Okay.
Now the dwarf went away.
Oh, you lazy dwarfs. Try it again.
I was just not patient. I was impatient.
Yeah, I'm also eager to flood.
So, link up a bridge. Yes.
Yes, and now select the correct one.
The rough granite bridge we have in the top.
Yeah.
Enter, assign.
Oh, it's granite. I love it. And now the busy mechanic should get on its way and link up, which will take a moment because he has to take one of the mechanisms, bring it to the bridge, do some stuff.
Actually, two. We needed 2 mechanisms, but I did it.
I wasn't done yet, and then he has to take another mechanism and take it to the lever and link it up.
Yeah, I just selected 2 mechanisms.
Yeah.
In the building of the connection of the lever.
Nice.
Okay.
And now you can, if you want, build another lever already.
I mean, is the mechanic doing that right now? Let's see.
I hope so. We have 1 mechanic, right?
Maybe? I mean, where should he go?
He should be in the mechanics workshop, if anywhere. Or maybe hauling his mechanisms to the stockpile.
Okay.
I don't know. Look
Zas
at the
Idomumus.
Oh dear.
That's one of our dwarves. Has created a masterpiece. Piece granite mechanisms.
Wow, he's a look at his skills. He sounds like he's a very skilled mechanic already. I wonder how. This happens sometimes when dwarves get very high skill rolls, and then they make super high quality items when they produce stuff.
What was his name?
Oh, I'm not sure. Dwarves have weird names, let's be honest.
Indeed, yeah.
I think Toady designed his own language. I think he briefly studied linguistics for a while, or at least had some linguistics courses.
The bone carver.
Ah! But didn't it say a masterpiece mechanism?
Yes, indeed.
So, is he also our mechanic? I guess.
Not yet. I mean, we have no mechanic.
Alright, he's a bone carver. Well, he must be, yeah. I mean, can you look at his skills?
Yes.
What are his skills in mechanics? Engineering, or whatever.
Engineering. He has siege engineering, siege operating, and mechanics.
Okay, these are the enabled jobs, right? I want you to look at his skill list. That should be in another list where it says like, oh, skilled carpenter, legendary mechanic, or whatever. It should be a different screen.
Let's see. View unit. No, this is not what I wanted. This. And I want general, right?
Probably.
Yes. He is a novice siege operator, competent fisher, legendary bone carver.
Oh wow.
And an accomplished mechanic.
Okay. He just got a lucky roll, I guess.
Okay.
That's nice. Unfortunately, the quality of mechanisms has no impact at this point on like how well the bridge opens or closes.
But I think this guy is the mechanic, and he still constructs stuff, so he isn't building
You can cancel the jobs if you want, but we will also need more mechanisms, so someone has to do it. You could enable another
hunter, right?
Yeah, sure. All those hunters. Yeah.
So here's no job, so we go to preferences and labor, and then we enable
engineering
and mechanics.
Yeah.
It's nice that basically every dwarf can do every job.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to, you can just enable it.
At least for the simple jobs. This will become like, you don't want just any dwarves to do your metal smithing or armor smithing.
Yeah, I'm sure about that, yeah.
Yeah, but like make a chair, any dwarf can do that. It won't be a nice chair, and eventually...
But it's a feasible chair.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, it's sort of realistic. If I told you, hey, here's a rock, make something I can sit on, with enough time,
I mean,
you and
a
I
rock
could
is
do
something
it.
You can sit on.
Yeah, most rocks, sure. Maybe take a bit of it off, have a surface. We could do that, but it won't look nice. And eventually you do want nice chairs for your dwarves, because it'll make them happy, but Yeah. So, now we have to wait for somebody to link up those things.
I think it's done.
Oh, yeah?
How can we try?
Pull the lever. Or just see if the job in the lever is gone. But I think we do want to...
There is no job.
Yeah, pull the lever anyway. This is something you want to test before we breach the river. For sure.
Pull the lever. P.
Yeah. This will just be done by pretty much anybody.
And now something should happen with the bridge, right?
It should go up and it should transform into just one tile, which is a wall, and it will block water.
Yes.
It happened?
I think so.
Okay, pull it again, because we do need to access what is beyond it.
Let me just see. I will use the K button to see.
Should say raised bridge, raised granite bridge.
It just says rough granite bridge.
Yeah,
on
okay.
Both tiles, but I think the upper tile is empty. I'm not sure.
Well, but when you pulled the lever, someone pulled it and it changed?
Yeah.
So how did it change?
First it was on both tiles there were the same symbols, like two lines going down.
Yeah, and then it was 1x or something?
Yes, now it's one black X.
Yeah, it's raised.
Okay.
I guarantee you it's raised. And if we flood our fortress, you can blame me.
Okay.
But
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, and I mean, anyway, you have to pull the lever again, so it will be lowered.
Okay, add a new task. Pull the lever. Escape, done.
Yeah.
And there's a dwarf coming to the maintenance tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls the lever. Oh, now it's... Wow. The lever is an O with an apostrophe. And it's either to the right or to the left when it's pulled or not pulled.
This is important. What is it now?
It's to the...
left?
To the left, yes.
Yeah, that has the off signal. The other one is like the on or open signal, I think. Or it might be the other way around. This is actually important for traps, where that matters.
Okay.
But we'll get to that in due course. This is complicated enough. Now, what's next is breaching the wall. This is going to be sort of exciting.
Okay, how we do that.
So this time is important now, okay? So keep it paused. And designate, there should be how many tiles between the northern wall beyond the bridge that we built and the river. How many tiles?
Yeah, 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there's a little bit of space. Okay.
Designate. Dig.
You just designate the straightest path, and if there's a diagonal path to a water tile, that will already make water flow in. I would rather have it flow in straight than diagonal, if that is possible.
Okay.
But you're gonna just designate and watch what happens. You need to keep your eyes on it, and the moment it is breached, you need to pause the game.
So the bridge is down now, right?
Yeah. So a dwarf can walk over it, and water will also flow.
That's interesting. Okay. Okay.
You designated it?
Yeah.
Okay, now watch the digger. You might get some error messages because they will recognize that there's damp stone.
Okay.
And they will automatically pause, and then you have to redesignate. But it'll get to that.
Okay. I'm very excited.
I know.
What happens now? Where's the mining dwarf?
Well, there should be on their way. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh! He runs away. The water is flowing down.
Oh, pause. Okay,
it's on the bridge right now.
Yeah. So they're crafty, fit dwarfs, especially the miners. He will get away.
Yeah.
You need to now designate that lever to be pulled immediately. And whatever flows beyond just flows. We can't stop it.
Okay.
And then you have to pray that the bridge will stop the rest of the flow.
What happens if we don't get this?
And we're fucked. We're fucked, Steffen.
Really?
Well, the fortress will be flooded if we don't stop this. The water will rise to the height of the river. Everywhere. And eventually, I guess it will flow out of the fortress.
Okay.
But yeah, did you designate the river to be... the lever to be pulled?
It's the granite lever. Add a new task. Pull the lever.
Okay. Now you need to hope that someone reaches that lever before the water reaches the main fortress.
I mean, couldn't we have just like put a dwarf inside this lava room and just.
I mean, you could, but where's the fun in that?
Okay.
And also, they're pretty close. They're all hanging around the main hall. It's fine. It's just a couple steps, and you can now like watch the water flow and what it does, and unpause the game and just wait.
It's not that fast, the water.
Yeah, it just flows in through one tile, right? It's fine. It's not yet pressurized. In the cistern, it will be pressurized, and then it'll flow a bit faster. But we'll get there.
Oh, it's coming down. It's halfway to the, and it stops.
Is the bridge pulled yet?
Oh no, it goes on.
What?
Let's see if the bridge is pulled. Yeah, it's pulled.
Okay, it stopped it, right?
Yes.
Okay, now like let the water sort of spread. It should like go to the bottom of the cistern, I guess, and then spread out. If it's done that, and I mean, it shows you the numbers, right? Did we enable that?
Yes.
That's the height of the water. Dwarfs
5 and 6.
Okay, dwarfs can walk in like 1 and 2. That's fine for them. If it's higher than that, I think they will complain and have to swim, and they don't like that. So wait till it spreads out. It should be spreading out.
Yeah, it does. It's
Okay.
very interesting. Nice.
Oh, this will get much more interesting in a moment. But now we still need some.
Okay, half the farming room is filled with ones right now.
Oh, it's already filled? Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll fill it better though. We'll do a proper irrigation.
Like 2/3 are now filled with ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Easy.
Okay. Now let's.
Okay.
I think it's passable now. The terrain. Here's my next instruction. Build a grate.
I mean, the cistern isn't. There are still 4s in the cistern.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it's still... That was a lot of water already, huh?
Yeah. Huh?
Crap.
Huh?
Maybe I overestimated what we need.
Okay,
But we do want
the
to fill that well reservoir, right? So it's all fine.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay, I think... Is it reaching? Oh, it reached already the overflow
Aha.
downstairs.
Is the overflow working?
I think so. Let's see if something is going into the hallway.
Well, in the below reservoir room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some ones are appearing there.
I'm gonna call this the overflow room. Yeah, and the goal is that it won't flow into the fortress hallway, right?
It does not.
That's
Seems
good.
like it.
See, that's the power of grates. Grates are nice.
Oh, but it looks kind of smooth.
But this is a bit depressing, Steffen, because now there's no point in flooding the farm. Apparently, is every tile of the farm has water touched it?
Basically every. I mean, there are some rocks still on there. I mean, I can look with it with K and see what this is.
It should say muddy floor now.
It says lignite and muddy shale cavern floor
that
and
means
water 1 out of 7.
Yeah, that means it got wet. So we could build a farm now, but I
A
do.
dusting of mud. Yeah, it's muddy.
Here's the thing, though. I do want that well reservoir. That's not for nothing. So we will do more flooding. Yeah, but it won't be long till we have a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Is the cistern accessible again by now?
I mean, there are 2s there.
That's fine. Build a grate. That's what I want now.
Where?
So a vertical grate.
A vertical grate.
I think that's part of the list,
so
right?
B for building,
Mm-hmm.
and then vertical grate. Let's see. There's a wall grate.
That one.
Really?
Yeah.
W. Mm-hmm.
And you're going to place that like just on our side, like not on the river side. You can't get there anyway, but on our side of the bridge, which is now closed, right? So just immediately beyond the bridge, there will be a grate, which water will flow through, but it'll like keep little fishies and crabs and stuff from getting into our cistern and scaring the dwarves.
Okay, so 1 tile below the bridge.
Yeah.
I will build the wall grate.
That's right. It's just like a little filter for the stuff that comes from the river. Don't have to do this. It's just kind of neat.
There's a dwarf coming, going through the water.
Yeah.
Has no worries.
Good. Makes him clean.
And he goes there.
Okay.
And has built it.
More to build now.
Yes.
Build a floodgate.
Where?
At the bottom level of the cistern, in like exactly in the left access, in the first tile of the access tunnel that goes to the farm.
On the first, so not in the 3x3 square, but one tile
in the hallway
to the west.
Yeah, so it's like a door, right?
So on the ground level, -3 of the cistern.
On the bottom of the cistern, where there's coming from the west, is an access tunnel to the farm, and in the last, basically in the last tile of this tunnel, you will put the floodgate.
Okay, floodgate. It's X.
And then you can already build...
I can't place it because I think there's still water, yeah.
Oh, crap. How much water is there?
I mean, I can build it like not the first tile, but the one, the second tile.
We want it proper.
We want it proper.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think we just have to wait.
Wait a second, yeah.
Until
that
there's
is the
one
tile where I guess most of the water flows through. You can already build the...
now there is a one there.
Okay, seize the opportunity.
Yes. So I paused at the right moment.
Yeah.
So you maybe can see. It's a little bit hard to see because it's a black background with dark blue colors,
right?
Dark blue numbers on it. But now, dear viewer, we can build there the floodgate, I think.
Yes.
Because on the 1 it's green and on the 2 it's
Okay.
Let's see.
And now you can already build the corresponding lever, which you will place in the lever room to the left of the main lever.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly like the floodgate is to the left of the cistern.
This is so fun. I have so much fun right now.
Is it fun?
Yeah,
I'm glad. It'll be so much more fun in a moment when we
lever.
see how pressurized water works.
What was lever again?
L maybe? No, that's floodgate, I guess.
We don't have levers anymore. I think we have to build a lever.
No, you don't have to build a lever. Just go to B, the building menu, and select lever. Traps or levers, right? It's a sub-menu.
Really? Traps or levers? Yeah, you're right. Capital T it is.
I'll try to remember that.
And then a lever.
It's very intuitive.
So to the western side, because the floodgate is on the western side of the cistern.
It's left of the central lever.
Okay.
Yeah, and then someone will build that. And then you can guess what we're going to do next.
We're going to connect this lever
to the
floodgate.
Someone's been paying attention.
Oh, yeah. So, lever is was built. Is the floodgate? It's probably built also. It has been built already. Okay, so Q. Select the lever.
Make sure you select the correct one. That would be funny if this could be done, that we link the central lever to both bridge and floodgate.
Link a floodgate, F.
Yeah. And it should just select that floodgate.
Assign. Granite mechanism. Microcline mechanism is also okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Escape, done.
Okay, and then just wait. Since the floodgate is already in place, and there is no dwarf trapped in the cistern, right? That was accidentally in there while the floodgate was placed.
Nope, so doesn't look like it.
Okay, then pull the central lever again, flood the cistern.
Wait, is the thing closed now, the floodgate?
The floodgate, after it has been placed, is like in the default state of closed, right? If you can see a floodgate, it is closed.
Yeah, it's an X.
Yeah,
and it's also the same color of the walls. And the water inside the cistern. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, open the cistern. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let it fill up with delicious water.
Q. Add a new task. Pull the lever.
Yes. And it will safely fill up now because the floodgate is blocking it. There's no worries at all. Nothing can happen to us.
Marius?
Yes?
I want a dwarf who just lives there downstairs with the levers.
An emergency dwarf. We can do this.
He's our operator.
Yeah.
Our chief operator.
You can do this.
Because I'm always a little bit anxious about waiting for somebody to come down the long access maintenance tunnel to pull the levers because water is dangerous.
Do you see
water
why...
can flow or it can crash.
Do you know what's even more dangerous than water? I'll tell you.
Yeah,
goblins.
Okay.
And do you see now why we placed the main access lever to the main bridge that closes our fortress? Why that's in the meeting hall?
Yeah, because somebody's always there.
Yeah, somebody's always there. But if we have dwarves to spare, sure, you can make someone a bedroom right next to the lever room, assign that bedroom to him, give him food and drink, and disable all other jobs except lever pulling. And that can be our lever dwarf.
Is lever pulling a job?
Oh, yes. It's enabled by default on everybody.
Okay.
At least I hope I'm not lying. You can also just assign those levers to a specific dwarf, but really, why would you? Just have one dwarf nearby whose job it is to pull levers, and he does nothing else.
Okay.
But I don't know. We'll do it, but
I mean, for now I'm fine. But
yeah, we'll do it when we have a little more than 20 dwarves, maybe.
Yeah,
there is other stuff to do.
Also. Because now the cistern is filled up. I think there are 7s on the bottom floor.
Yes, very good.
And nothing is going into the farm.
Yeah, because there is a floodgate.
Yes.
Is the cistern, if you look at the top level, is it actually filled up?
Not quite.
Okay, then let it fill up. Tell me when the floodgate has been linked up.
It's linked up.
Okay.
It's
then just wait a moment till the cistern is filled up, and then you can close the main access, right? Close the bridge, and you see what the plan is, right? Then you can.
Wait! Something happened.
What happened?
Somebody is possessed.
Ah.
And the stray lamp has been found starved to death.
Oh, okay. The lamb probably wasn't grazing because we didn't assign it to the pasture. I think that's what happened. That's okay. What about that possessed dwarf? This will require our attention.
I mean, there's always a little notification on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
And now there's only this stray lamp notification.
Okay.
And not the one before, but I could see that somebody is possessed.
Go in the unit list. You'll see who is possessed. And he will also claim a workshop very soon.
Strange mood.
Yes.
Somebody's in strange mood.
This is something that you don't know yet and which I have kept from you, but which is a major feature that happens in Dwarf Fortress. And with your crafty, insane dwarves. They will go into strange moods occasionally, starting at exactly 20 dwarves. Before that, it won't happen because it's too distressing to a fortress that small. But instead of explaining, let's just see what will happen with this dwarf. Can you find this dwarf?
I have found him.
Okay, what is his occupation?
No labels available.
Can you look at his
woodcutter?
Oh fuck! Yeah. That guy was useful. Okay, so
he is possessed by unknown forces! Exclamation mark.
Yeah. But can you look at his skill list? What is his main skill?
He's an adequate woodcutter, miller. He's a dabbling persuader, negotiator, judge of intent, intimidator, conversationalist, comedian, So is he and poetry, the impossible. So he's
a woodcutter primarily.
He's an adequate woodcutter and miller. And a dabbling social skill.
They all acquire social skills just from hanging out and idling. They're not actually idling, they're chatting and stuff.
This game is so amazing.
You have to unpause and see what he does, because from that skill list I cannot surmise his plans. But look, you can look at him on the map.
Oh, I mean, I can. There's music, the miscellaneous maybe. No, okay. So labor.
What are you looking for?
I can. No, I just. Strange mood. I can look into the strange mood.
Just look at him on the map. Just zoom to him and let the thing run.
Okay. He went to the. He goes to the workshop.
Yeah, which one? Woodcutter? I mean, carpenter.
So I think the guy. Let me see. Yeah, his name is Muthkat.
Yeah, Muthkat.
And he claimed a workshop.
Which one?
Let me see.
Q.
Yeah. It's the bottom left. It's
Carpenter?
the Crafts Dwarf.
Oh, that
workshop.
one. Of course. I should have known.
This building has been claimed by Muscat, the
Yes.
woodcutter. Muscat mutters, "This colleague needs cloth, thread,
Oh, fuck.
bones. Yes, cloth, thread, bones.
Okay.
Yes."
Crap.
So, tell me about it.
That's a dead
What?
dwarf right there.
What
please
happened?
hit T. Well, okay, I'll tell you what happened. Occasionally dwarves go into strange moods. They
Yeah.
come in various forms. I will not spoil the other ones, but sometimes they get possessed by spirits.
Okay.
And the primary objective of the spirit is then to use the dwarf to construct some kind of artifact.
Okay.
Which is cool. Like, you'll
Yes.
get a thing out of it. It often will take skills that the dwarves have. So if you have like an armor smith and he gets a strange mood and he'll make a really legendary armor, that's awesome. Those are always super high quality. And after that happens, they get a lot of XP and then you'll have a legendary armor smith, which is amazing.
Okay, what is he's going to do? Bones? Yeah. And so
well,
he
he's
has
in a craft. He's gonna make a fucking crown or like rock crafts or whatever.
Cloth, thread, bones.
Yeah, he's gonna make a little totem out of bones with like cloth hanging from. I don't know. You can still sell it for a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
The disadvantage with possessed is kind of the shittiest. Well, nah, not the shittiest, but a shitty strange mood because afterwards the ghost will be gone and they don't get XP. They don't level up their skills to legendary, but you'll still get the item. The problem is what happens when they can't produce what they want to make. Then they'll go insane.
Okay.
That's bad. And unfortunately, we can't lock the door on the workshop because it has like 4 in one room. But we'll get to that. We have a couple months' time to provide him with what he needs. But the problem is that what he needs is like really crap stuff that's hard to get, like cloth and thread. We don't have that necessarily, but he might have already taken it. Please, so that's why I was saying, please use T to look at the inventory of that workshop. Because if he has already collected...
He collected some stuff, I saw it, yeah.
What is it? What does he have?
The building has been claimed. I can't press T on the workshop.
Why not? Exit the Q menu, hit T.
T, okay. T. There's granite there and wild boar bone.
Okay, he has bones.
Yeah. So he
needs cloth and thread.
I mean, isn't that something... I mean, the dwarves are walking around in clothes, right?
Yeah, but those are finished goods. Those are clothes. He needs raw cloth.
Like yeah, but can we produce cloth from clothes?
Absolutely. Well, not that way. No, not from clothes, unfortunately. Not that I know of.
I mean, I can do it.
I
If
know.
I have an old sweater,
yeah, I know.
It's a cloth, by definition.
No, but dwarves have standards for manufacturing goods. He needs raw bolts of cloth.
Uh-huh.
You can make those. It's just takes a while.
I mean, I think the alpaca or something died, right? Isn't this?
But that's how you get leather.
Really?
Well,
I mean, cloth is made from wool, right? So we need wool from.
Well, different things, right? You can also have plant fabrics. The easiest way to get cloth I know is to grow pigtails, process them in a farmer's workshop, and then weave them into thread at a loom, and then make the loom, like make the thread into cloth.
Ah, okay.
At a clothier's workshop. Already a long chain of production, but it can be done. Problem is you can't grow pigtail instantly.
Okay.
But we're working on the farm.
Maybe we have pigtail somewhere.
No.
Can we check?
No, I mean, we don't just... I don't...
And from the stray lamp, it doesn't have any wool on it?
Maybe, I don't know. The first... Okay, we need to build a loom somewhere, right? In any case, we need thread. And where we'll get it is at the loom, and we can investigate the tasks there, right? That would make sense. You can just build a loom in the main hall, where we build other...
We have a still, we have a fishery, there is also the trade depot, and there's the butcher's shop.
Which we'll get rid of all of that eventually, but for now, we're still setting up the basics.
Okay, so build.
Yeah, workshop, and I think it's under workshop, and then loom.
How do I build again?
With B.
B.
And
building.
then workshop.
Yeah, sure. And then workshop. Maybe it's a W, right? Yes.
Probably, yeah.
And then a loom.
Yeah.
It's an O. It's a big workshop also.
Well, it should be 3x3, right?
It is, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, wait till... I hope someone has the job enabled. I'm not sure. And
nobody is building it.
Okay, select, I guess, another hunter who will become our weaver. Hunters are so useful.
The hunter is sleeping right now.
Okay.
But that's all right, right?
Sure.
Select
him. I mean, this, as I said, you got a couple months. There's always also the possibility of trading for cloth and thread. Mm-hmm. And I think, just enable the weaving on the hunter. I guess
where is it?
Weaving or making thread? I'm not sure what it's called.
So mining node, woodworking node, stoneworking node, hunting related node, healthcare node, farming related maybe?
Possibly, but is there more? Tell me the other categories.
Yes, fishing related, metalsmithing, jewelry, crafts, engineering, hauling, other jobs.
Probably in craft, I would say.
So leatherworking, woodworking, stone crafting, bone carving, glassmaking, weaving.
Weaving. Just enable weaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then while that's going on, as I said, it's not super time pressured and we can't probably help it anyway. Mm-hmm. Look again at the cistern, please.
The cistern.
Because I want to get our farm set up today.
I think it's filled up, yeah.
It's filled up. Okay.
I mean, there are 7s at the top floor.
Then it's filled up.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't go higher than 7. That's up to the ceiling.
Okay.
Did we ever link up the Floodgate lever?
I think so.
Is that something we did? I guess we'll find out because, okay, first close the bridge. So pull the main lever. And then you'll see this genius construction because it's now safe to open the cistern. Tell me when the bridge is closed.
Yes. So Q for buildings.
Yeah.
And then go to the eastern lever and
the middle lever, yeah.
Pull the lever.
Yeah.
Add a new task, capital P.
Now be nervous for a second as we wait for a dwarf to come.
Mm-hmm. Wait. There 2 dwarfs come. And one goes back. Okay, the lever is pulled.
Is the bridge closed?
Let me see. Yes, it's closed.
All right. Now no more water flows in, right? The cistern is still filled. And now you're going to open the floodgate. And the cistern now works as a kind of interlock where water comes in, then the main valve is closed, and then we can open the floodgate. So now water will pour into the fortress, probably a lot of it, but there's no danger of completely flooding the fortress because it will never be more than what is currently in the cistern.
Yay.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is safe watercraft.
It's a two-way authentication.
Exactly,
method.
It's like an authentication mechanism, except for water. And I hope that it will not overflow the basin which we built under the farm. I don't know. But the goal right now is to fill that basin so we can build a well eventually. And
now the 7s are coming.
Yes, and it's pressurized now. It should be flowing a bit faster.
It is?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
If you feel like,
it's great.
This should be fun. This is a fun part of the game. If you feel like the basin is kind of full already, feel free to pull the floodgate lever again and close that floodgate.
The basin. So the room below
the farm. Yeah.
One dwarf is going down there. Why is it?
Dwarf, you're gonna drown. He wants the jade. His greedy fingers want the jade.
No, they already. I don't know what.
What's he doing there?
They are hauling stuff from there. I don't know why they go downstairs because there's some.
But to get the jade, I'm telling you.
It's already gone. It's already.
So what are they hauling? Just
I don't know.
Stone?
Yeah.
That's dumb. There's stone everywhere.
I mean, we put some task on repeat, so maybe they can't find stone anymore.
I mean, that's okay. We'll address that at some point, but there should be lots of stone, honestly.
So the room below the farm is now completely filled with 2s.
With 2s, okay.
Yeah.
It can go a little higher than that.
Uh-huh. And now the water slowly reaching also the well.
Okay.
Yeah, now Not quite yet. Now we have water underneath the hospital, the soon-to-be hospital.
It does need to be a little higher for the well than just 1 or 2, I think.
Okay.
But, I mean, is the cistern already depleted?
No, it's 3s already. All still in there.
Okay.
On the lower level.
I mean, just... Do you think it will all fit in the lower room? We could technically calculate it, but why not just have the experiment?
I think that how it looks, it's everything is filled up with 2s now in the lower room. So I think maybe it will go up to 3.
Yeah.
So it seems like we can
do you think we need another load?
We can fill the lower room completely by 2 full loads of water, I think.
Yeah, maybe give it another load. I mean, you know how this works. I don't have to tell you what to do.
Okay.
You're a physicist.
Don't pressure me. So first we have to pull the western lever.
The floodgate lever, right?
The floodgate lever. Can we give it a name? We can give it a name.
Just call it floodgate lever.
Okay.
I mean, okay, farm lever. How about that? Because eventually there will be other floodgates, right?
Maybe eastern or western floodgate lever?
I find... I mean, that is unambiguous. Sure, we can call it that. West lever, yeah.
West. I would just call it west.
Because it's intuitive because it is literally in the west. It's the westernmost lever in that room.
Okay, so I will call it farming lever.
Okay, can you, like, in the game give levers a name?
Yes.
Oh, that's new to me.
I can do it with Control N.
That is so...
convenient.
Incredibly convenient and intuitive that I would have never guessed it's in the game. Okay. Because back in my day, you would build levers out of different materials so you can color code them with the floodgate that they correspond to. And that's how we did it. No, I don't. Maybe I'm full of shit. Maybe you could always name levers. But that's
no, it's first it was just called granite lever or something. Now it's the farming lever. And the other one,
that's a good name.
Control N.
Yeah, how do we want to name that?
Yes, I'm sorry, dear viewers, if my voice is going down and up a little bit because I sometimes have to move my head to look at the keyboard.
Right.
But
it's okay.
It's okay. The other one is the main lever.
Main valve.
Main valve, yeah.
Like famous video game company Valve, which named itself after our fortress. So yeah, this is your job. Phil, make the room happy. Make my well room work.
Did I destroy it now? No. Okay, I wanted to go up. So I first need to close the eastern, right? The farming lever.
That's the western, I think.
The western, yeah.
It has like cowboy boots on and a 6-shooter. It's the western lever. Get it?
I get it. So now it's closed. You can see that it appeared, an X appeared there.
Yeah.
Then I go to Q again, go to the main valve.
Yeah.
Add a new task at the main valve. Capital P.
That's right.
Escape for done. Let the dwarf turn around. The maintenance done.
Yeah, there's so much lever pulling. We might need a dedicated dwarf to do this.
Now the gates are open.
Nice. I mean, you can let it fill up. You don't have to fill it up all the way, I think. But I'll leave it up to you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, imagine how much fun we can have with this and water-based traps eventually. Though you might want a bigger cistern for more pressure on the water if you want to make a trap out of it. So it can really blow goblins a couple tiles away.
The game literally calculates the hydrostatic pressure of this water.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a complicated mechanism involved, of course, that is not like completely physically realistic, because you may know this, that actually fluid simulations are computationally extremely expensive.
Yes.
So it uses a heuristic, basically. But pressure is definitely a thing, and you will, in a way that you will notice it, and it will transport items and stuff with the flow of the water, and it's pretty close for an ASCII game. It's pretty close to hydrodynamics.
Nice. So no Navier-Stokes equations there.
No Reinhold number either. No like fluctuations of the water.
Nice. It's always the difference between laminar and turbulent flow.
Yeah, there's no turbulence. That's what I meant.
Okay. It's always laminar.
Yes.
Nice.
I would like turbulence actually. That's probably in a patch that's coming. I'm sure.
So let's see if I flooded our...
Yeah, did you open the floodgate already?
Yes.
Okay.
I let it fill up. I closed the main valve.
Right.
It looks alright.
So what's it doing now?
Fine.
Describe to me what it's doing.
Yeah, now it floods the farm again with ones and twos.
Right.
And
how's the room below?
It's already at 4.
Okay.
Or 3 and 4s.
That's probably enough already. Yeah, I'll leave it up to you to decide when to close that floodgate again. But then I'd like to get to the last thing we're gonna do for today. Which is build the actual farm, and then we can
plant some stuff. Yeah.
Well, at least set it up for planting.
Yeah, we have 4s and 5s now in the lower thing.
That's a good height.
Maybe I should close the floodgate again.
Yeah.
So we are safe from both sides.
And then you might need a moment for the water in the farm room to settle, so the dwarves can move there, and you can build stuff. But then we will build the farm, which has me very excited. Farming is so important. We will make a 4x4 plot for plump helmets, which you can grow underground, provided the floor is muddy, which it is, thanks to our irrigation. And then with that 4x4 plot and a legendary skilled farmer, you can feed a fortress of 200 dwarfs indefinitely.
Really?
If you fertilize. Might be a bit less, but not... I mean, you can definitely feed 100. No problem.
Okay.
Without fertilizing. Legendary farmers are extremely efficient. And, well, I mean, it's a 4x4 plot. That's 16 tiles. Each tile takes 1 seed and will provide a stack of 4 to 5 plump helmets. Maybe once or twice a season. I'm not quite sure. So you can do the math. It's a lot of plump helmets.
Shitload.
Yeah, at least we won't starve. That problem will be solved, right? That's good. That's what I want. And yeah, there's still so much to do. Tell me when the water level
Spring has arrived.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. Man, this took us all winter.
Yes.
It's incredible. But, I mean, we haven't heard messages of starving dwarves, so...
No, not yet. I mean, we prepared some meat and...
Yeah, that's true.
And we built a still and made some some stuff, right? So
still I'm worried, especially about the alcohol levels. Those will run out eventually. But, you know, it's... How's the water?
It's saving.
Oh, okay, of course. There's so much to do. And then we probably should try to solve the possessed dwarf problem as much as we can.
Yeah, maybe that's... Yeah, this could be maybe our task for the next episode,
I agree.
Right? Because when it's spring now, they can go out again. Spring has arrived.
We can designate them to collect some herbs and stuff. The hunters can hunt again. It'll be fine. Oh, but yeah, there is a lot to do. Can't do everything at once.
Yeah. So the farm is still littered with ones.
Yeah, 1 is fine though. We can deal with 1.
Below it's basically all 5s.
That's a good height. I'm very satisfied with that height.
And the cistern has filled up again, so I will close the main valve again, just to have it.
Yeah, sure. No reason not to.
2-step security system here in place.
Two-step authentication.
Are there actually like NPCs in this game?
Yes.
Which can pull our levers.
Yes, and it's a nightmare. And that's part of the reason why that room is so far away. And we will trap that room, and we will have guards and stuff. I'm thinking about all of that.
Maybe
you can put a door. That's an easy fix.
Yeah, but we could also just build a wall and lock in one dwarf.
Yeah.
But we have to feed him somehow and make him happy somehow.
You can dig a hole in the ceiling and drop food down.
Ah, really?
Yes.
But I think this dwarf will get very lonely at some point, right?
You give him very nice furniture.
Yeah, then he's all right.
Well, you're definitely right. You have to keep him happy.
Yeah.
Or he will go insane. But you can do that. You can just give him nice stuff. Dwarves are easy. They're like kids. Just, fuck up your relationship. Just buy them a Barbie doll or whatever.
Okay.
We can do this, but it is, even for my standards, a little paranoid. At least at this point. If we have more levers, maybe.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Even if a kobold sneaks in and pulls a lever, what's going to happen? It's a two-part system. They have to pull both and do both in the exact right combination, and then we still have time to react.
Okay, so we first have... So it's already unlikely that a kobold goes there.
Yeah. Make sure the game's paused, by the way. We're wasting time otherwise.
Yeah, it's paused.
Okay. Sure.
And the farm is halfway filled with ones and other...
Let's build the farm now.
Okay. Let's build a farm.
Yeah, hit B.
B. Let's see. A farm? It's just a farm?
It might just be farm, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Farm plot.
Yeah.
It's a P.
Exactly, and like a bridge, you have to shape it with those buttons, like U, K, H. Make it a 4x4.
Oh, not a 9x9?
Because we want different farm plots. We're going to use all the space, but for different crops, right?
4x4, you say?
Yeah. Okay. And put it in the top left of the room.
The top left.
Like, it should have space for 4x4s. 4x4s. That's right.
Yes.
And we'll use the top left quadrant. And
wait, top left.
Yeah.
So west.
If you have a preference, you could put it elsewhere, but I would say top left. That's what my gut tells me.
That's why it should be 9 wide, because we can't put it on the grating.
That's right.
All right, yeah.
I've thought of everything.
Top left. Place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think we have a farmer dwarf. He should come and build it. He will probably put stones away and stuff.
Let's see. We have a miner, woodworker, hunter. Yeah, we have farmers. Two of them, actually. And they have no job right now. So
yeah, they should come, though.
Oh, they're quick.
Yeah, farmers are cool. We will make them special rooms as well, because you should keep your farmers happy.
There is nothing to catch in the southern swamps. All right.
That always comes up. Is the farm done?
No, the farmers aren't doing anything. Why not?
I'm not sure. It would be weird to me. They might need architecture enabled. That would be weird, but possible.
Okay, put a unit. Engineering. Oh, it wasn't engineering.
I think it was. Either that or other.
Other jobs. Architecture.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Let's see. Nobody is building the frickin' farm.
Can you look at the farm plot if you designated it correctly? Not that I doubt your skills, but have to make everything sure.
There's a farm plot waiting for construction. Needs farming fields and construction inactive. It says here.
Inactive? Has it been disabled because it was flooded? Can you enable it again?
I can suspend construction or remove building.
No. That's what I was wondering, if construction is suspended, but apparently it's not.
Nobody's doing anything.
Check the farmers again if there's and you gave it some unpaused time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think architecture is construction. I mean, there's no separate skill called construction, right? And the farmers are just idle.
Yes, they have no job. They're not doing anything.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know. That's weird. So, engineering is siege engineering, operation mechanics. This is nothing we want.
Yeah, other.
I can go to farming related.
Sure.
And see.
Yeah, maybe they have the wrong farming job.
Farming fields, yeah.
It wasn't
not enabled.
Yeah, they were farmers workshop people. No. You're peasants. You're gonna go in the fields now. Enable farming fields for them.
For both, right?
Yeah, we probably want 2 farmers. it's useful just in case one dies.
Yeah, farming related. They have brewing and plant gathering enabled.
Yeah, that's
not farming fields. Okay. All right.
Eventually, we will want a dedicated brewer. I think.
Now they're going.
All right, that's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something happened.
What happened? This always makes me nervous.
A elven caravan from Ilate Farava has arrived.
That's nice. That's where we might get some cloth.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I hate elves. Yeah. They're dirty beasts, but like they have useful stuff sometimes.
Okay.
This might solve our problems.
Okay.
They might have cloth and thread. Oh, those damned elves. And we have stuff to trade. We at least got some crafts. Oh, this
we have emeralds.
Yeah.
I mean, elves want emeralds, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
They're
shiny green gems, whatever.
We can just trick them.
Okay.
They'll buy anything. Okay. This will be nice for next episode. Like, I'm looking forward to this. But let's finish up with the farm plot. I want to have this set up at least for food stuff.
Okay, I think it's done.
Then go with Q on the farm. Because you didn't think that farming was going to be easy, right? There's going to be some sub-menus in this.
We want to name this farm plot.
Do we?
Yeah, I mean, you want to plant something on it, right, Marius?
Oh, yeah, name it after the crop. That's a good idea.
What is it?
Plump helmet. Name it Plump Helmet Plot. PHP, like the programming language. Just name it PHP, Plump Helmet Plot.
Okay, PHP.
Yes, in case it wasn't obvious. Nice. And now with the Q...
construction nearly done.
Oh, okay. Then wait till it's done. Oh, that
now it's
caravan.
Done.
Okay, now go in the Q menu.
Q,
This is going to be a bit complicated. So,
I
what's
can
it showing?
Select between dimple cups, plum helmets, quarry bushes, or sweet pots.
Nice. So in this menu, this is for spring now.
And then I can do Z for fallow.
Yeah.
Or I can fallow, fertilize, cease, fert.
That means stop fertilizing.
Then there's just FT, 0 out of 5.
I don't know what that means.
And then there's spring, summer, autumn, winter.
So what this menu allows you to do is set instructions for the farm plot for each of the 4 seasons. Right now, I assume we're in spring. You can hit the button for spring to make sure.
Yes, we are in spring.
Yeah, and because in different seasons, you can plant different crops.
Okay.
And then there's also this option fallow, which just means leave the plot alone. Means don't plant anything for this season. We don't want that. Just with the plus and minus, I think you can navigate to plump helmet in spring and enable plump helmet. It should go white or whatever, right?
And I already checked. We can plant plump helmets every time of the year.
That's right. That's why we like plump helmets. Oh, they're so nice. They grow even in winter. Nice. Plump helmets all year round. Gather, everybody.
So I enable in every...
That's right. In every season, you just make plump helmets. This is PHP, right? We don't want any other stuff. We'll grow other stuff on other fields, but this is plump helmets.
Okay, I did it.
All right. Then,
fertilize? Cease fert?
I think we'll call it here because for now, I don't know how long we've been running. Feels like overtime, and it feels like a good place to stop. We will...
the farmer's coming.
Yeah, watch him plant some seeds. It's gonna be fun. We will expand.
The other farmer's coming.
All right.
Nice.
We will expand the whole farming and kitchen space. That there still is work to be done, but we're not gonna starve now. They're producing food. That's great. And then next time, we'll first probably deal with the possessed dwarf, see where that goes, and then continue our farming industry. But congratulations, you did your first flooding of an underground fortress. Not exactly a newbie thing to do.
Okay.
But you got through it.
Yeah, I mean, you told me how to, so...
Well, I gave you some helpful tips.
I mean, they were nice construction advice, but...
Yeah.
I mean, just a few questions. Maybe
make sure the game's paused.
The game's paused.
All right.
There's now a rabbit on our field. A bunny.
You got some problem with rabbits? I mean...
Is it a problem? Does it eat our crops?
That's a really good question.
The bunny? I don't know. Because
that would be new, not in versions I've played.
Instantly went there after I assigned the farming stuff. But maybe it's just a bunny and it likes to be in the fields.
Animals that are unassigned to pastures will roam the fortress occasionally.
Okay. And it's tame, so...
Yeah, and why wouldn't you like a bunny in your field? I mean, it's kind of nice. I mean, it's just one. It's not a plague.
It also can fertilize, maybe.
You could designate it to be butchered, if you so please.
I mean, when it shits in the field, it also fertilizes.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever. Okay, so maybe not a big problem. The other thing is it necessary to so you need muddy floor, right?
Yeah.
To make a farm.
Yeah.
Underneath. Is it necessary to
repeat
pull
this process?
Yeah, to use the water from a river with like how we did it, or is it also possible to give dwarves like buckets or stuff?
That's very clever, Steffen. That's actually the other option. It's called a bucket brigade, and you can do that. You would need buckets, which usually you don't have enough of, and then you need a source of water. The river would be fine. And you would then make a zone over the river for water zone. And then you need to do something a little bit cheeky, which is to build where you want them to dump the bucket. Yeah. You need to build a stairs up and a wall that they can stand on. And then below that wall, you will designate a pond zone. And then that zone you will select to be filled with water. There will never be a pond. They will just dump the water in the empty room. But below that, slowly, water will accumulate. And if you have enough dwarves doing this, so it fills up faster than it evaporates, they will slowly irrigate the room.
Okay, water evaporates also in this game.
If it's at 1 out of 7, it will after a while evaporate. Okay. That's right.
All right.
And you can do it that way, but it's inefficient and not very dwarvy in my opinion.
Yeah, of course. It's
because it doesn't require immense amounts of engineering.
And digging.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm also all for this technique we just used and implemented, but
we also have the well chamber out of this, right? That would have taken
that's nice.
much more time.
I mean, you can see it's still filled with 5s downstairs. Yeah. And I was just curious if there are other ways to do this, but all right.
The other way to do it, there's one more way, which is we dug into rock, right?
Yeah.
You can also, if you look outside, there are areas where there's green, there's plants growing and stuff.
Yeah.
And below that, there is a layer of possibly like just earth or loam or sand.
Yeah.
And you can dig rooms in there, and then you can grow stuff right there in the earth. That's fine as well.
Oh, okay.
But that's not very. I don't want to build a fortress in earth. That's not very solid.
Nah, that's not very.
It's also not very dwarf. Yeah. So that's not an option. This is, in my opinion, the only proper way we did it, and it's repeatable. We can flood more land as much as we want, which, by the way, we will eventually do when we start growing trees underground. So the cistern will feature again, probably many times, but that's water management.
Great.
Yeah. Any more questions?
No. I think for the next episode.
We've got stuff to do.
To do. Get the obsession of this
dwarf. It's a possession. It's a ghost.
Yeah. Right. To help him out and maybe find some jobs for our dwarves because almost all the time half of them have no job.
There will be lots to do. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, dear viewer, for watching. If you enjoyed our watercrafts, you can leave a comment. You can subscribe to the channel. We're always happy to have more subscribers. And you can follow us on Twitter @makes_play. Thank you for playing, Steffen. I always enjoy this. I don't want to forget to thank you and tell you how good of a job you did.
I had a lot of fun.
I am quite the slave driver. I realized a goblin slave master. Thanks. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.